this is the recorded
Last
one,
time
yeah.
we left off, our good party had done a tiny little bit of trolling, and they had done some trolling. By trolling, I mean they had figured out what they were going to do with Marcus, which did not involve throwing him into a volcano. Parentheses again. And they looked into the missing elven woman Jocelyn, who they have found is probably going to make it. It isn't for certain exactly, but she'll probably make it, so they might be able to deal with her later. And then they came across the woman, the clown, the Justine, the... You know what I mean? Check behind your ear.
Now we're looking for the deer, or the moose.
And it's time for moose mitosis.
Yeah, moose mitosis.
But if you think the moose can just mitosis, you are severely underestimating the power.
Oh yeah, weren't we like preparing for a fight? I forget.
The moose is beginning to mitosis. Like, it's slowly splitting off. Like, you see these like, not figures. That's correct. These just
thing.
Moosiplication.
Moosiplication. Yes.
That's actually very good.
Moosiplication. Moose divided by moose equals what? 2 moose. It equals moo,
It would equal to 1. Moose divided by moose is dividing something by itself, which is equal to 1.
Well, no, it equals moo.
It equals fuck.
You have to factor out the S and the E.
But wouldn't you also factor out the M, the O, and the O since you're spelling them the same?
No.
Why not?
Okay. Okay.
It would just be equal to 1.
Okay, no, I have a similar situation for you, right?
Divided by itself is equal to 1!
Okay, so you have 2 options. Bacon. Unlimited bacon. But no games or games.
Shut up!
Games.
We're not doing this again.
No games.
I'll take the unlimited bacon.
See, since he just gave an answer, Duck. Why couldn't you do that? He gets it.
No, you can't do this to me. No,
the
I'm
unlimited
not
games
gonna take
with
it.
no
No, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this.
Because hold on, you're not thinking. Y'all are not thinking. If you have
Y'all bacon
unlimited
haters or
games,
something?
if you have unlimited games,
No,
I can give.
we're not doing.
I can give the games to someone else.
You have unlimited games for no game. You can't play the game. Therefore, you shouldn't take the game.
You get the games, but you can't play them.
I'm trying so
I'm
hard.
just saying the only option you have is the bacon. I'm just saying. The other option is not worth it.
You have the physical copy of the games, but you can't play them. You have no game.
If I wanted no games, I'd just buy PS5.
Bacon.
No, I buy PS3.
PS3 had no games.
PlayStations are there.
How many PlayStations? Apparently 5, and there's gonna be a 6th soon.
Well, technically, the PlayStation was originally a handheld device. I think it started with the PSP. I think.
Duck.
I'm trying to remember.
PSP stands for penis
How
of
about you
penis.
suck 'em
Anyways.
first?
I'll suck them whenever they're off your body, because then it's
Fair
not
enough.
gay.
That's
not
called
gay.
castration. Yeah, well, if I just suck some random body parts I found, it's not gay because I don't know the gender, so it's fine. Thank you, Winslow. I'm happy to hear it.
Anyway.
But yes, you watch as there are smaller and smaller and smaller little baby mooses, like splitting off as this huge moose is slowly getting smaller and smaller, probably going to become one of the tiny little guys at some point. But you do see on the other side, as it is somewhat translucent as it gets almost weaker and weaker, that some of the ones that are escaping by the other side of it to go into the woods are being killed.
Oh no, we have to find what is killing them.
Me when I kill you.
Investigation check. Investigation.
I have
Can
a
I help?
-1.
Picture
No,
of
Can I help?
Savage.
help.
Okay, I got a pretty good. I got a 15.
Can I also roll?
Yeah, you guys, all of you can roll.
Everyone can roll. Except Naomi. Naomi's stupid.
Fuck.
What
13.
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, you're stupid. You can't look.
Bro, you're gay.
I take that as a compliment.
You like cock.
Yeah,
too.
I bet you
Me
do.
what?
I like men! Straight up.
I like men. Straight up.
Straight up.
But whenever I get my wish, I'll finally be happy. And what is that? All the gay porn in the world.
Lil Coop, Travis Scott, Scott, or Lil Pump. Straight up! I'm gonna have to choose. Lil Pump. Straight up!
Let's do.
That guy's got to be at least 12. I'm just saying. I mean, at most 12.
Maybe.
Ain't no way he was than 12.
He's also drinking like a bang energy in that video. So what did everybody make besides Logan, who I know got a 15?
13.
I got a
For
15.
investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
I got a-
Oh!
I got a 15.
7! I got a 7.
I got a 15.
15, 13, 7. Garrett, are you gonna roll?
You got a.
Oh,
I got a
Oh,
15.
I'm actually allowed to roll?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're allowed to roll. I'm
Logan's
kidding.
the
when
one
I
that
said
You
it.
might just have to just roll with it.
What am I
Just-
rolling?
You have to roll for an
Investigation.
incredibly powerful D&D podcast. But yeah,
God,
investigation.
Investigation.
I got a 24.
Come.
How is the
I mean,
shortest person of the group, like... How do they have better
Look.
eyesight?
The mooses are the moose. The
You got your mind on Dresden. Shut the fuck up, Oresha. You're thinking about Dresden. You got your mind on the drow. For real.
straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
So, for the person who actually rolled decently, well, besides Logan does his own little thing, we will start with Naomi. Naomi, there are some crossbow bolts. Some of them that are falling are being hit by spectral-looking crossbow bolts. Not the same color as them, more of a deeper purple color. And they seem to just be taking out them one by one by one. As you can see, some sort of shadowed... decent attempt at stealth. I'll have to roll for them, which I can't guarantee they'll get better than a 24. On my Spotify, stop playing. So true, so true. Yeah, no, you see them. They are some sort of cloaked figure. Some sort of cloaked figure. As they are up more on a ridge line that you could easily get up to, just taking out spectral little moose baby after spectral moose baby. For our good friend Heinrich, who did happen to also see these bolts hitting things, you do see that there is someone else among the woods.
Among us.
Poachers.
Among us.
My guys.
I'm sorry. I'm cringe. I'll stop.
Heinrich will draw his weapon. Getting ready for a fight.
Something's out there in the woods.
They're killing them more.
Huh.
I was doing a Larry voice. They're killing the
What?
moose.
Oh.
They're poaching them. We gotta stop them.
Oris is going to draw her weapons.
Then
I-
guess
my-
so.
Only good weapon, the Sailor's Fury.
Mid weapon.
Fuck you, I
Garrett,
fixed
what
that.
weapon do you have? What weapon do you have?
A fucking legendary katana.
Yeah, how much damage does it do?
It's only +1 with a somber.
Sorry, mine's a +6.
Sorry, mine's Dresden. I'm sorry. I just win. I win auto-magically.
So,
Alright. I guess I'll ready a fucking Eldritch Blast. And like have the hand on like the sword handle in the sheath. Alright, so what happens now?
Of course, of course.
No.
They don't seem to. They seem to notice you, but they don't seem to be acting on your drawing of weapons. So they seem to just be overwatching for their buddy.
are they in front of us?
No, they're a little further into the woods.
I don't see the issue with the poachers.
All right.
They're just sort of
Rush.
doing work. I don't see the issue.
They're killing the moose babies. Miniature mooses. I don't know. We have to protect the moose at all costs.
I thought we just had to protect the big moose.
The big moose is now all around us. He points to the little mooses.
Can I stealth?
Huh.
Yeah, roll stealth check.
Awesome.
Possum. They no longer say white people no longer say awesome sauce.
They
We're
all-
going extinct.
22 on stealth.
Damn. I think you'll be okay.
Wait, hold on. I get disadvantage. Hold on. That's bad. Wait, hold on. I'm not rolling stuff. Okay, never mind.
Why are you rolling stealth? I'm rolling stealth.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
What are you
You're
smoking?
doing the plan that I was gonna say. I was gonna say a Russia go around them and then.
Naomi
flank
probably
them.
pointed out that one person that's shooting him, right?
Mhm.
Heinrich points out the other guy.
Garrett. I assume Naomi pointed out the archer dude.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak up to. I'm gonna sneak up to the archer dude.
Perhaps there's a way we could just talk it out? Maybe?
Poachers will not like us talking to them. Many poachers will kill for their, let's say, their game.
Oh, we're just gone, by the way. You guys don't even left.
For money. So they can
Yes.
get a living payment. I just see it as
Well-
another job, really.
Another job, poaching. You do know what poaching means, right?
You kill animals, skin them,
You
sell
kill
the fur.
endangered animals once protected via religious or government issues. This here, points to the moose, is a religious icon. We can't have it die.
Okay.
No, okay.
Also, if this thing lives, we get paid.
Fair enough. Wait.
Remember the cave, the people inside.
I remember the cave and the big moose and the ritual and whatnot.
The guy who had a bunch of thorns in him that I had to hack away.
Yes, I know.
Oh, my poor war pick. It's never the same.
What am I going to do?
Can I strike this archer with my short sword?
Are you trying to attack him or knock him out?
I just want to like stab my sword through his throat.
Roll
So, yeah.
to hit. Roll to hit. With advantage because you are stealth, of course.
Blah. Let's crit fish because I'm pretty sure that hits anyway. I mean, 24.
24. Yeah, that hits. I'd imagine. Smiley face.
I one would assume. Okay.
One could imagine. Smiley face.
That's a yikes on damage.
Yeah, can we ban this guy?
6 points of slashing, or well, piercing, technically, and then another 4 points of cold damage.
10 damage. All right. You are able to get your sword into him, and you're able to pull it out, and he does flinch, and of course turn try to turn to you as you do this, but is unable to. And once you pull your sword, he looks a good bit damaged. He's bleeding from his back and whatnot, and there's a little bit of ice seeping into the wound already, so it's probably hurting a lot more than usual.
Can I quickly take a strike with my rapier?
Yes, we'll consider this surprise action. We'll consider this surprise round.
Whoopla! The 19.
19, alright.
19 hits.
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay, cool. Now I roll damage for rapier. Blah, blah. 8 points of damage.
8 point of damage. Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
8 points total, smiley face. But yeah, you get another good hit in on him as you basically just like stab near the wound again, trying to get as much damage off as you can, and he begins to almost fall to his knees as he is trying to load his crossbow again. Would anybody else like to take advantage of surprise round?
I'm gonna
Possibly.
be
How far are they away from us right now? If we can get like a good eyeball shot on them.
The one that a rush attack was about 40 meters away. Or 40 feet, not meters, Blair.
40 feet.
Meters?
40
All
meters,
right.
40 feet. And the one that is on the tree line is like 20 feet away.
Isn't
All right,
the one in
so
the tree
is
line
the one
what
Russia
cheese?
attacked? Is that one still alive?
The one that she attacked, he is barely alive at this point.
Barely live. All right, I could finish him off for you if you'd like.
Who's the guy who's still not being
Green
attacked? Is
floor.
it the guy in the tree line?
It's
All
the
right,
guy in the tree line. It's the guy in the tree line. The other guy's
All right,
on a
I'm gonna go
ridge.
over towards the bow guy. He's in how far? 40 feet range.
Yeah.
All right,
40 feet.
I'm going to use Toll the. I'm going to use Toll the Dead, and he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? What is the wisdom saving throw?
14.
14 to pass. Let me see if he makes this.
Alright.
That's another 8. He does not pass.
All right, he now
No.
takes 2d12 necrotic.
All right.
I died.
I would like to go to the guy
That is 10 necrotic.
Then necrotic. You watch as the wound on his back, Oresha, begins to fester with death. As you can almost make out little bugs here and there that climb out and seem to go further into the wound as he falls over his crossbow. The string is pulled back, but a bolt is not in it.
Right. And you also, I guess you said like it's called Toll the Dead. You do hear like little bells around him. While it's like the window's just, yeah, and then he dies.
I was more or less thinking he hears bells, then he dies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Toll the Dead only applies to the target.
Oh, you think the sound thing is for target?
Well,
Yeah,
I was thinking, I
So
was
he'd
thinking
hear
the sound
bells.
You point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment.
Oh,
I
never
think
mind.
it's
Okay.
like in the term of like a banshee. If you hear it, you get hurt.
Right, well, it's only the creature around it, so probably within that 5 squares, so it won't hurt you. It's
Yeah.
just like a sound thing you'll hear. You can hear it being cast.
Yeah.
It's just if you hear it right on you, it's brown.
Alright, for my surprise attack opportunity, I will go to the guy in the tree line 20 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to use a grapple action.
All right. Strength against strength. I'd say... Oh, well, you're not stealthed.
I'm not stealth, yeah, so just roll.
Yeah,
Do you
roll
get
strength
higher?
against strength.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's
What'd you
for
get?
me. I got an 18.
18. You beat him out. He got a 14.
Alright,
Oh, I
I
forgot to add
grapple him.
sneak attack damage. Whatever.
Can I also try to do an intimidation check?
Um,
Or would you like to see what he does?
you can go ahead and try to roll intimidation.
Do I get advantage because I'm grappling him or no?
No, you do not.
Alright. That's not good, that's an 8. Alright, well, I failed the intimidation, so all I'm gonna do is grab him and throw him against a tree. Just kind of like holding him by the neck.
All right. You slam this man against the tree. Is there anything else you like to do?
That's all I can do.
That's
Alright.
Naomi gonna.
I mean, you're very generous for me doing the intimidation and the.
I
grapple.
rolled against the intimidation and I got a nat 20, but the thing is, I don't know what I cannot physically affect the situation.
Yeah, I know. You're
And
fine.
so it's just it's there. I'm obviously not going to store it because this isn't Fallout crits. I can't store those.
Oh well, I mean, Fallout 3 crits are weird. Fallout 4, you can store them anytime.
Yeah. But anyways, Naomi, do you want to take advantage of this surprise round?
Nah.
Could you at least help with this guy I'm holding?
What do you want me to do? Kick him in the dick?
That would
Yes.
be very helpful, I guess. Just do some
Would I
damage. Weaken him.
would I get an advantage on kicking this dude in the dick?
He is grappled. You'd basically just be
Yeah,
rolling punch
grapple-
damage as well.
Yeah, grappled or prone enemies have advantage against them. If I remember correctly, don't
Yeah.
quote me on that.
I'm quoting you on that, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm gonna kill you right now.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what he said, bruh.
That's not what I said. He's destroying my words to write his own narrative.
Pretty much just roll to hit with advantage, and if you do, whatever your unarmed attack is, double it because it's in the nuts.
Oh, let's freaking go. Weak spot.
Love the in the nuts, bro. Nah, I think I can actually do something better.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to use the surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
We had a long rest before this, right?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Oh yeah, I gotta take that.
One would assume.
Cool. Alright, cool. I would like to, I guess if he wants me to do something, I'll fucking do something about it then. I'll cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. On his dick.
Naomi walks up and grabs him on the nuts, and then they just explode.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. I've also realized I'm on the wrong Naomi.
That's so funny.
Get off the
Why
one.
are there so many?
There's two.
They're
There's-
multiplying like
That's
moose.
too many.
They're
That's-
like the moose mitosis.
what?
There
So many?
is only supposed to be one Naomi.
Okay, why don't you ask Riley how many Rins there are?
How many?
Yeah, Riley,
Too
how many
many.
Rins are there?
Too many.
My client has denied comment.
How many Arborists are there, Riley?
It's like 3 Arborists. I don't know what you mean.
How many Arborists have you made for campaigns
Guys, I
that
just
never
posted
happened?
something really funny in D&D shit.
Riley is making variants of all his characters in the event there is a new campaign set up.
Okay,
He has
cool.
he has barbarian
I
ring.
took my motherfucking
Spell slot.
I took my long rest.
Your long rest up.
So now I'm gonna hit this fucker, bro.
I fell asleep during the battle, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I get advantage, right? Because he's grappled.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's a 25, and then that's a 15. Okay, 25. Oh
Shit.
I don't know. Does a 25 hit? I don't think it does. GBH.
Not
Yeah, I kind of
particularly.
Damn, 25 doesn't hit. All right. Well, next turn. It is a D10. Yeah, it's D10s. Okay.
You slashing his dick out? What are you doing?
I'm casting Inflict Wounds.
Oh, you're grabbing him by the balls. And
No, I'm not
He's
grabbing him by the balls.
He's
why
eviscerated.
not? Why don't you just explode the balls?
I'm not touching his dick.
Okay, fair.
Sorry, the little child will not be touching the dick.
I'm not a child.
14.
I'm 19.
The 14-year-old.
She's 15. Is she 14? She's 14.
Next year she'll be 15. Wait,
Let's
wait, hold on. We already talked about this. Never mind.
Yeah.
Back in my day, Naomi was 18.
Back in- How can you be older whenever that was back then?
39 necrotic damage.
30. He's dead. This man has nothing but a decomposed body. I'm holding fossil.
I feel like he'll be fine, relatively-ish.
He'll be okay.
I should describe these people, shan't I?
No.
They're
They're dead.
mostly clad in these these rather dark black robes that cover a good
Don't
bit of
tell
their
me-
body.
Don't tell me they're resistant to necrotic.
They're not resistant to necrotic now.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I was gonna cry.
The armor they wear is very odd. It's almost assassin-like in that it's clearly lighter armor. And it's almost this kind of grayish color with little burn spots of this purple. Even little bits of almost this rather frenzied-looking yellow color that dot the armor as well, and burn marks. The masks they wear could be aptly described as blank for the most part. You can see little ventilated holes like in the front of the mouth so they can breathe and whatnot, and there's probably some on the inside somewhere comfortable so their nose isn't constantly squished against. But otherwise, there's no eye holes, nothing like that.
Do I recognize this outfit? And like mask combo from anywhere?
Roll me a history check.
You got it. That is a 17.
17.
Would I?
Roll me a history check as well, Russia, because you'd probably be getting a different version. But for our good friend, Carius, you don't fully recognize this, but you've definitely heard and seen about them before. The people who act an interest in chaos are usually those against that of beasts. And these are servants of chaos of some sort. You recognize that these are definitely somewhat higher up. This is not the standard person who joined up maybe a year ago who's done their training being sent in for something. No, you wouldn't send someone like that in for this. These are some higher up people. The masks they wear are supposedly, from what you know, indicative of just blind chaos. The concept that there is no focus to chaos, though that is not inherently true, as there are also sections of them that believe in a focused chaos, or chaos that bears eyes.
Sex!
It's not uncommon for them to attack beast-like things, and in some cases they are correct, as some of the beasts, including that which there are chaos beasts, get out of hand and meddle with the towns, cities, and the actions of this group themselves. But this is not that. This beast has just been living peacefully, as far as you know. So these are servants of chaos.
Casually just getting
More specifically, the sector of blind chaos.
I got a 17, by the way.
17. Chaos is prevalent everywhere, and you've seen similar garb. Wearing a mask to hide a face or to show a symbol is not uncommon. That applies to literally everybody in the group, and outside of the game, obviously, anyone would know that. The ones you're familiar with are a lot more twisted than someone like Heinrich, who may have fought some chaos sect in his time back on Andrus. And for someone like, to put it bluntly, this is small compared to what you deal with. You have not mingled or probably met, but you've heard of chaos demons and those that serve chaos in the abyss everywhere down there in the infernal areas. And it's not uncommon for them to also wear masks. Their masks are more jagged, more resembling their horns, decorated horns especially. And it's not uncommon for them to wear very weird mixes of face paints and whatnot. Their armor is usually lighter, though, as they prefer to blend in, and it's generally a more accepted thing, as the variety down there is... It'd be very hard to keep a standard to anything down there without someone else wanting to kill the standard, which Yeah, no, it happens a lot down there. It's a fucking mess down there.
Can I steal this armor?
You could if you wanted to, yes. Maybe
I
not.
can steal.
I mean, you're gonna have to clean it as Heinrich and those who have attacked this one by the tree.
I'm talking about the archer.
Oh yeah, you could. You could. You'll have to clean it as there is a bit of death left in it.
No, I
As,
don't think that.
as for this one that has been hit with 39 necrotic damage, and also I want you to roll. What's your unarmed strike damage, Heinrich?
Heinrich,
Heinrich.
unarmed strike
Because
is
you slammed him into a tree.
Oh right.
5 damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, you slam into this tree and you can feel him like kind of flinch before you watch as Naomi cast inflict wounds, and it's like I described to Russia, except for through the bit where you can kind of hear the breathing and you imagine nothing behind. You can see little bugs crawling in and out of the helmet as the body you're holding gets lighter and lighter before it just drops, incredibly heavy, having passed away.
He's gonna let go of the man and let him just slink on the tree, dead.
He slinks on the tree as he tries to grasp, like, in his phone, tries to, like, grasp at the mask to pull it off, or his neck to try to breathe before he just kind of falls to the ground, motionless.
Oh, can I look at their faces, or at least the archer, because the other guy's face is probably just gone. You probably can't tell what it is
Yeah.
or who he is.
He looks like the Dark Souls Hollow.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Come on.
You-
That-
As you take the mask off of this archer, Oresha, the face is somewhat gaunt. It's definitely of the older sort, as they have some facial hair on and longer hair that you imagine is a bit harder to keep under the hood that they wear. And their eyes are a disgusting, almost like their pupils are almost just completely purple, like a very dark, almost maroon purple color. And they bear the mark of chaos right under their right eye, which is ironically almost a bit of like fire.
Aresha's gonna memorize this and just search him for any sort of like insignia or whatever to use as like to pose as a chaos person.
You memorize a symbol, which is this very noble-looking rendition of a fire that is clearly out of control. Like, you know, whenever you, like, pour something, like videos of idiots pouring gasoline into a campfire, that sort of thing. It's that, and it was clearly at some point like a noble symbol. Maybe a noble symbol of a house, or maybe just a symbol of a particular noble. But it's now just this mix of purple and yellows.
Should I add the that one thing as just chaos disguise or whatever?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it as a custom item. Now I'll put it there.
You can also take their crossbow, which is a +1 crossbow, and the bolts for it are spectral bolts that can harm spirits and phantoms.
I'm doing D&D. I have to.
It's so true.
Killer.
Kill.
I'm not gonna kill my mom, Gary!
You're so upset.
He's fucking fuming.
Someone's molding.
Gary, you're such a Kyle.
Like from South Park?
You're such a
South
Kyle.
Park.
Fuck is
The
wrong?
Anyway, I did the cult, the chaos disguise, crossbow. Yep, crossbow.
As you guys are, as you watch this man slump, you see one of these people running from around a corner. As they look heavily wounded. The mask they wear, even you guys can see it, has been scratched to hell and back, and some of it has been scratched enough just where you can see like the eye of the person behind this mask. The robe that covers their body and their armor is in complete tatters, and their armor is stained very heavily with blood of theirs or their comrades' to be theorized by you, as you see what appears to be that of an almost surgical needle make its way straight into the back of his neck, and he falls down.
Gay.
Please don't tell me it's the bigger fish.
Oh fuck! It's a fish. It's arborist. God
In
damn it.
the terms of someone worse than these people. I mean, chaos people. Not bad. I'm gonna watch this play out. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It is now completely silent. You can go to where that guy came from. Whoever hit him with that needle, which on closer inspection, it's a surgical grade needle for the time, but it's carved just straight from bone.
Yeah.
Arbor.
It looks almost as if you could use it in sewing as well.
Oh,
No.
Russia. Oh, Russia.
What?
Yeah, we got yourself a new dagger or something. Like a surgical.
I'm
I
just
was
going to
about
take a look at it.
to say we got her new dad. I was like, yeah, dude, look, new dad.
Yeah, Garrick
I'm
moment.
actually
We-
going to look at it with their magic eyes.
We
It
love
is.
new dad.
There's
bro.
a very old primal presence to this feeling, and it's not, how to put it, it's beastly, but it's definitely not like serif or something more, how one would say, common.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Arcana, 19. I don't have a plus to my Arcana still. I really need to be proficient in Arcana, dude. I don't know why I'm not.
You recognize this as the magic of one of the beast gods.
One of them.
One of them are beast deities, though this one is the unnamed one. This one doesn't have a name, and looking at it, you almost feel hungry.
She eats it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You're not supposed to eat that shit
Why not?
because it's not
Oh,
good for you.
Sarah.
There's something wrong with bro, dog. You gotta save him.
Sarah.
Yes.
This bitch crazy.
Do you know anything about the a beast god that makes people hungry?
I went to the beach that makes you old. There's no way there's a beach out there that makes you old. There is. I went to it. You can go there.
Seraph
Shut up.
has this very sour look and just kind of shakes his head. You should throw that thing away or bury it somewhere. Do not let its hold take you.
Why's that?
I don't recall you being someone who likes to dine on the flesh of others.
Bro, she fucking eated it, bro. Russia, get that out of your mouth. What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
Russia's gonna like look at the others like,
Russia, make me
Don't
a
keep-
wisdom check.
fuck.
Bro, she's about to try to eat Naomi, bro.
Fuck. I missed.
Gonna leap at her like a fucking vampire.
That's not great, actually. Wisdom save. Yeah, that's an 8.
Oh shit. We're all gonna die.
I have 4 arms.
She about to eat all of us, bruh. What the fuck?
I have 4 arms. I forgot I have Alistair's sword.
We all gonna die. This
No.
is it. Great campaign, fellas. Can't wait for the next one.
Also, why did I add it as just like a custom item of
Garrett,
Alistar?
Garrett, you forget we're in a campaign where we can come back.
Oh,
You don't have to.
You don't have
You don't have
The
to,
option,
but
the option to abandon Will, Fate, and Destiny and just die is literally there. You can take the easy
Really?
way out if you wish. Aresha, as you stare at your current party mates, you
look at
Heinrich's got a good bit of meat on him. He'd probably last a while, and given that he's a warrior, it'd probably be lean meat. It'd be pretty good for you. Naomi's pretty small, so you could probably, I don't know, maybe give it an evening, and you could have a feast. Carius, although he may be a warlock, may be cursed by something, maybe not. He's around average build. He probably wouldn't make it very far if you were to slash his tendons, and he
Hey,
would
cursed
probably
meat
make
is
a
spicy.
decent meal. Of course, you don't act on this, but these thoughts linger in your head for a moment
what
before
the
they.
fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Oh, it
Cursed
just
meat
stares
is
at everyone,
spicy.
her eyes like constantly changing.
Should I hit her with the spelling?
You okay?
Yeah. Also,
No.
would Alistar's sword be considered a +1 sword?
It is considered a +2.
Oh, a +2 sword. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give myself.
You're
sword.
drooling everywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It says that with a mouthful of water. I don't know what to talk about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What was this whenever she picked up the knife?
As she's been staring, it's not a knife; it's like a surgical needle.
Surgical needle. Yeah, sorry. I mean, you could make the surgical knife into a stiletto, but at the same time, this thing is cursed and making her want to be a cannibal.
I mean, it's just giving her thoughts right now.
I'd
Everybody's
say,
grabbing-
I'd say drop it. I don't know what's going on with
I
you.
don't know. Nah, I might just keep it.
No.
I don't know. I feel like I should keep it.
You're saying that as if it's against your will.
No.
So if I were to grab it out your hands, you wouldn't try and bite
Is Seraph trying to like get me to drop it?
Seraph is
Seraph just, like,
advising you
to
to. He's not like trying to control you.
Wait,
but
what's,
he-
Make me a perception check.
wait, what's in Aresh's hands right now? What's in there? Is a needle?
It's like a surgical needle carved of bone, which is very hard to do.
I don't think you should mess with that from the Chaos people. I don't think that'd be wise.
Yeah, usually whenever an object is
So
apart-
just throw it aside. I guess we'll snap it in two.
yeah, objects relating to let's say chaos beings or whatever usually are cursed. So
It's no fun.
yeah, because they want to indoctrinate more people who see their, nicely cladded armor. They grab it and then they become part of the ship, part of the crew, kind of thing.
What'd you make on that perception check, my retro?
That-
A retro? Duck?
Yuck.
Duck?
You guys are gonna have to repeat like everything you just said within
Yeah.
the last few minutes.
I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh, perception.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I mean, that's an 8. I got a natural 2.
Yeah,
Everybody in the party give me a perception check.
Yeah, I have +6 because
Shit.
of expertise.
All right.
I got a 19.
That is a 12.
I got a 19. I'm pretty good.
Orex is not doing great, guys. She killed one person and now is dying.
Yeah, she currently is craving human flesh.
Naomi,
I'm
what'd you
craving
get
your-
for your perception?
Garrett.
Garrett,
Garrett.
Garrett,
Garrett, roll. She's craving the long pork.
Garrett.
What the fuck is
Garrett.
up with this guy?
Gartolomew.
Garchomp.
Gump.
Smelly bastard! Get it in! I'll pay him.
Mr. Gare.
Mr. Squidward, get back to work.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass.
I'm gonna ping. I'm gonna spam ping Garrett.
Garrett. I heard it. He's here. I sent him. He's here. I sent him.
Maybe he left his phone and just walked away. Did Riley walk away?
I'm still here.
You should pause the recording because Garrett's cringe.
Yeah, I'll pause the recording.
Shitting.
Why didn't you tell me?
Nobody gives a shit.
Just
I
googled shitting. I don't think he was doing that.
Literally, Garrett gave a shit.
This guy.
Ah, listen to this guy.
This guy, he's smart. Tap something
Where's
out.
ya? Percep gum.
Oh, I got a 24.
Why are you getting 24?
I don't know. I just plus 6 is a lucky number for me.
Plus 6.
Plus 6 is a terrible number for me.
Plus sex, bro.
Me too. Wait, me
Ow.
too? Wait, hold on a minute. Me too?
Oh, barkers, they're
What's happening
skinny.
to my brain? Someone help my brain.
Before you, Aresha, you watch as the needle slowly begins to just disappear. Like in a matter of milliseconds. For Heinrich and Naomi, you watch as the needle doesn't disappear, but you can see a figure slightly behind Oresha grab the figure from Oresha's, or grab it from Oresha's hand. As Oresha looks almost in a trance.
You got her hand like, what the fuck?
Before the figure
Yeah.
just begins to walk away.
Well,
Oh, Rush just sees it as be like, where it go? Where it go?
You're no longer having cannibalistic thoughts.
How do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
Russia? Hello?
Where'd it
Yeah?
go? Where'd the scalpel go?
it's
No.
in your
Oh,
hand.
some guy just took it.
One
Yeah,
guy.
some guy.
Yeah,
He
man, you
points-
didn't see there was a guy and he just came and he just grabbed it. you know?
Oh, who knew messing with an item from a chaos worshipper could net something strange like a shadowy figure?
Let's just not think about it. Let us go
Yeah,
check
just
on
snap. Yeah, it's gone. Let's just keep moving to.
Let's go check on the moose, see if they're done.
Yeah.
Fine. Insert checking on Moose.
Yeah. Check on moose time, see if it's not dead. If dead, we get no money. If alive, money.
The moose is alive. It's about halfway. It's about like half the size as it was before you guys are fighting.
Arista hits the gritty.
Oh, Rizsha.
So it's like this. Like right now is the size of an actual moose, not
No,
like.
it's still bigger than the average moose. It's about the size of an elephant now.
Okay.
As there are a lot of little tiny moose running by you, eating grass and whatnot.
There will be no more grass at this point.
Moososis.
The moose-tosis will continue.
Mootosis.
The beatings will continue until morale is up. My dad likes saying that.
My choir teacher likes saying that.
I bet
I don't know where
Russia's
it
mom
comes
liked saying that.
True.
Heck. Man,
Dang
I'd
it.
kill for a promotion, Gus Fring. You will?
Russia is going to use her magic eye and look around.
There is chaos energy and there's some of the more primal energy around, though. The body of the guy that turned the corner is covered in that primal energy you had felt before. And even the lacerations give, like, the lacerations done to his armor and what is of his legs, which you're surprised he managed to make it, given that a good bit of his calf isn't there anymore. It's practically reeking that, like, that energy.
Geeking.
Why'd you say it like that?
Would I be able to trace it?
There's more around the corner.
I'm gonna look around the corner.
Around the corner, so there's like a kind of a ridge, like a raised up little ridge line, and there's a little
There's a
rock
ridge.
wall behind it. It's a weird little. It almost looks man-made, but it's not man-made. And behind it is what appears to be a small camp, and there were a good 5 or 6 other chaos, servants here, blind chaos servants.
I'm going to stealth.
They are not there. Most of them are dead. You can see a blood trail that leads into the forest, and a good bit of them that were clearly taken by surprise just have their necks like almost ripped out. The one or two that weren't surprised and tried to fight back look torn to shreds. If you were to look under their armor, you'd imagine you'd see a normal chest, whereas most of their face and even the mask is just there's not much left.
That's what the mask. I'm sorry.
That's what the point. That's what the mask is for.
That's what the mask is for.
I'm stealthing. That's a 23.
All right. It's just an empty camp with dead people.
Oh,
Got him. Lamau?
I'm so fucking stupid.
A-O.
I heard a camp of chaos people. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
stealth. Wait,
Camp of...
dead.
Wait, hold on. Could
And
you
I-
think...
You do feel like you're being watched, though.
Do you think the shadowy person
I'm
had
still
to do
stealthing them.
with this? That's my theory. My theory is that basically shadowy guy killed all these people and now we're
Purple
trying...
guy.
Purple
guy.
Purple guy.
Is that...
Was that the bite of 1325?
Can I keep
Was
the
that the...
primeval energy?
There is a good mix of the chaos energy and a fuck ton of the more primal energy.
Is that the Black Plague of 1297?
Can I track it more?
The blood trail that leads into the forest is reeking of it.
I follow the blood. Still stealthing.
One moment.
Oh, Russia fucking dies. Again.
As you follow the trail, you are met with what appears to be a small shack of sorts. There's somewhat of a stand outside, so you imagine whoever owns this little shack was probably has some sort of business. As you go around to the back shack, you can see there is almost a small graveyard. And in what appears to be a pre-dug grave, you can see the shadow servant that had been, like the body that had been taken, is being engorged upon by somebody. The most you can make out from behind them is a bun in the back of their head that is short, and there's braids in the front with little hair coming off, where you can see where hair would be coming off the front of the face. And they seem to be wearing this odd-looking armor, drapes of white over a black tunic.
Is the white covered in red?
There is some blood on it, but otherwise it's perfectly clean.
Can I roll a perception? No. Wait. Would I be able to roll perception to see if I can if there's anything else in the area.
Yeah, you could.
Would
Yeah,
that be investigation?
that'd be
Would that be
perception.
perception?
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. Okay, cool. Fuck. 16.
16. I mean, it's mainly just a very off the beaten path of the city. Small shack, clearly some sort of business, perhaps a food stand or something. There's a decent sized garden that you had passed by, so they definitely cook, raise their own food. You see that there are smaller graves around the area. Like in some of the tree lines hidden away, you can spot little markers of graves and whatnot. It's maybe 5 or 6 of them. It's not a lot, but that's still 5 or 6 dead people. Whether they were good or not is up to you.
Aresha's gonna try and look at the person's face by going like around them.
Roll me another
Not like
stealth
go-
check. If you're gonna do it
Rolling
like that, roll me another stealth check.
That's another 23.
Another 23, let me roll against.
Fuck you.
You die instantly.
They almost seem to notice you as you're going around before they get back to eating, and in the pale moonlight, you can make out a somewhat smaller face. They're definitely from the Eastern Isles. You can make that out of their face and a lot of their features. They have this odd, almost gray, green, bluish color to their face. Clearly some sort of half something another, but you can definitely tell they're half orc by the
body look like?
the body of this person.
No. Like the body that they're like leaning over.
This is clearly one of the chaos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is clearly one of the chaos servants, and the armor has been pulled off of him, and the cuts on the body are not like nasty and vicious. So you can see where flesh was taken from attack. The rest of it is cut clean, as if a butcher's knife has been applied with precision.
I assume I can tell that this person is eating this other person.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You can see them as they pull some of it they're ripping out like with one hand, but like with the other hand they're cutting cubes out that they're like putting into like a small pot.
Oh. But this person seems like they're from the Eastern Isles.
Yeah, they have that sort of facial, like that's like how their face structure is.
Does this person look familiar at all?
No.
Do
Damn.
I think this person looks... I'm kidding.
Okay, did anyone follow Oresha?
No. I'm making sure the moose are fine.
Alright.
I feel like I would have.
Shit.
You definitely don't recognize this person. They look... You can recognize that they're half orc, half drow. You recognize that immediately as there are a lot of half blank in the Eastern Isles. It's a very large mixing pot of people just like this continent. Though orc and drow are very, very common in the Eastern Isles. Like a lot more than most places. As there are very, very large undercommon cities and whatnot. And even some undercommon underwater areas, though that's more for the aquatic drow and sea elves off the coast and whatnot. Which you bought fish and stuff. Like you've had to, anytime you've had to like buy fish or anything for the monastery or buy food, if you couldn't get the market, you could usually get it from the fishers off the coast near you. But you don't recognize this person now.
Oresha's gonna draw her 2 swords and is gonna like glance towards Naomi, who's probably like a decent distance away, so she's not like found or anything like that.
Yeah.
And Oresha's just gonna like look at the person and then look at Naomi's like and like motions to like slit their throat or something.
Yeah, so much death and decay.
Carius, did you follow them or are you still with Heinrich?
I guess I'm still chilling with Heinrich at the cave.
Okay.
I would assume that this person is facing away from me and Aresha, right?
Yeah, she's in a little makeshift grave. That's going to be this person's grave, the person that she has killed.
Wait, is this a gravesite like in town? Where is this?
No, you guys are pretty far out of town. This is basically like a little shack with a little stand and a somewhat large garden, just in like a small clearing.
Huh. I don't like this. Not at all.
Aren't you hanging out with Heinrich?
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, I don't trust about a random house clearing.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle. Say, but for nowhere. House in the field ain't so bad. I mean, yeah, okay, we did have the Chaos people poach the moose, but that I think is just a one-time thing.
Do I see like any dead people near the house? And
There is if you're peeping over to like the left, because there's the ridge line and there's like a rock wall behind it. Like I said, it doesn't look very natural. But this continent is rife with a lot of this. Does definitely not look like this was like a natural thing. Like either somebody carved this or some god built this way, that sort of thing. But if you're looking around the corner, you can see the camp that there are 4 or 5 bodies of these chaos servants in.
So they're dead, right? They are very dead.
Yeah, they're dead. The camp is not... Honestly, the only thing that's really damaged is the bodies. Their supplies, their packs are left behind. You can even see 1 or 2 weapons, another one of the crossbows, and even a much bigger crossbow that probably would have been as a just in case. None of it's touched. It's still there as if they had just commenced the attack.
I don't know, Heinrich. I mean, their supplies are still there. Weapons are still just sitting there, ready for an attack. But the bodies are basically pretty mutilated.
What are these, the Chaos people?
Yeah.
Yeah, more chaos people. They're all dead.
Well, I mean, if they're all dead, we didn't kill them. We killed 2 of them.
Oh, exactly. I'm worried about the thing that killed them. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, we just saw one of them die in front of us due to a surgical needle bone to the neck.
What? Huh? When did that happen?
Earlier.
Some guy ran out from the tree line and then they got stabbed.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that's... I mean, it is weird happenings, but I'd say we just let it happen. I mean, unless they involve us, then we get involved. But at the same time, I would just kind of leave it be.
I'm not saying that I was going to disturb it. I was just saying I was worried about anything that could arise from it just out of the blue.
Well, if something does happen, you know what we can do? We can fight.
Yes.
Or we could try and talk it out. There's always options to what we can do.
Arash is gonna like move towards the person and he's gonna pounce him. And try and like pin him to the ground.
Roll me strength.
Kinky.
Oh my! Shut up, man.
I get advantage because they are in like a small hole and it's kind of hard to like get away from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Not great still.
What'd you get?
Strength. 15.
I got an 8, so you're all right.
Okay, I put him on the ground.
They don't let much resistance, as they don't seem to want to be pinned to the ground, but they don't seem to be bothered by you doing such a thing, as they look at you with these almost completely white eyes. Like, their eyes, they have pupils, of course, but their irises are just a complete white. And they're almost gone.
You're fighting fucking Wendigos now. What the hell?
Yo, skinwalkers. Does this person seem like feral?
No, they're pretty controlled. They're pretty calm. They're not. They don't seem to particularly care that you've done this, but they don't seem exactly happy that you've done this.
Can I talk to this person? I'd like to talk
You
to
want to
this
talk to
person.
this person? All right.
Yeah.
Yosika get skida.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
What are you gonna say to them?
Fucking um hi. Are you why are you eating this person? And who are you?
They look at you as they are pinned by Oresha, and they take a moment before they speak. Yeah, just they start spitting nonsense, and then we're not about to pass.
They start spitting bars, bro.
they,
Starts spitting.
they start going and they start dropping a beat. They start beatboxing.
Money don't jiggle jiggle. It
Your phone, you wiggle wiggle.
Anyway,
Why are you doing this? She's just staring at Naomi as she says this.
Why are you eating people?
Hungry.
hungry.
Eat regular food.
They give you this look as if they've been told that before.
What are you?
They look back at Oresha as they seem to contemplate your question. Winslow.
Winslow.
Fuck.
Your name? I
They
assume?
nod.
I more meant like what you are.
How so?
You're looking like a mango
Such
on a
as-
fork.
Fox person. She says like gesturing towards Naomi.
Oh.
So what are you?
Winslow.
Rush gonna look at Naomi. She's like, "It's a Winslow."
Oh wait! I know what race it is. Like she is, right?
Yeah, half orc, half drow. You can tell because, like I said, the combination is common, but like drow went, but there are a lot of drow and orcs by the coastal areas.
We
So-
should not tell that.
You can tell Russia that if you want.
Oh, I was wondering if Russia knew or not.
I mean, I will describe that they
Russia's-
have like the
Russia's
elven
that
like
they're possessed by something.
Winslow does
Oh.
have like the elven, like the bigger elven ears, and you can see like little tusks that come from her mouth.
Russia's just assuming that Winslow is possessed by something. Hmm.
You said this is like she's from the Eastern Isles. It looks like.
She looks like she is, yeah. She has like the facial structure and whatnot.
So I'd assume she'd be able to speak one of those languages, right?
Oh shit, the comments already started. Excuse me.
You can
Oh.
try to communicate with her in native language.
yeah, just like it's like in Japanese. I'm gonna ask, "Are you a monster?"
She responds in it's not quite broken. It's just enough to be able to speak it.
It's the
I
bare minimum.
am Winslow.
Yep, she's Winslow.
Told you.
How did you get here?
I wandered and have carved things. She sort of motions to like the hut that is in front of you guys, and then to the garden, and then to the body.
But you are from across the sea, are you not?
She puts one hand on her chin, pondering. I am from somewhere.
From across the water?
Somewhere.
Huh. Okay.
I assume Winslow's not like aggressive or anything.
No, she isn't. She's completely calm.
Okay.
He-
Orestius is like going to like sheath her short swords and it's just like just get up out of the grave.
Once you do this, you can see where she had it, like your hand was pinned against it. She begins to resume what she was doing before, as she has a small kitchen knife that she is carving meat from this person's body and putting into a pot that is about half full at this point. It's a decent sized pot. It's like a stew pot.
So, do we just like let her do this? I mean,
I don't have any like
Oh,
I don't see a point in stopping her.
Naomi's gonna ask Winslow if she's paying attention. Did you kill this person?
Yes, I read them.
Hold on. What?
You breed them? Is that what she said?
Read,
Oh,
read,
Read.
read.
F. Not
Your brains are in fucking
Okay.
gutters.
No, like I just heard Eid and I was like, did he say breed them? What
I
the fuck?
sneed them. They become sneed.
They become.
me.
They become. Yeah.
Bro, I'm about to post something in D&D shit, and it's gonna be so funny.
Huh?
Get it?
Well.
Get it?
Well, we found our murderer. Yay.
Danganronpa B3 music
It's
begins to
lost
play.
to the people of that camp over there. Shut up, Garrett.
Winslow nods. They were where they shouldn't have been.
Do you not like people going over there?
Winslow stops and just kind of stares at just where they were for a solid minute before speaking up again and putting a hand on her chest. This is my place of being, and they disturbed it after that beast rose. She looks off to where the moose would be.
The mutosis is
Yeah, the
going on.
mitosis.
Oh, so they're trespassers?
Trespassers. Yes.
Did you used to live here alone?
I've never known anyone to stay here besides me.
Besides Winslow.
Sorry.
Is there a certain criteria you have for eating people?
I'm listening to like a Cyberpunk X Death Grips mashup, and I paused it right in the ooh. Like I paused it halfway through that sound.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Winslow just looks at you, Aresha. If I am hungry, I am hungry, but the men in armor carry the swords. I do not see them as food. She puts a hand on her like forehead as if trying to remember something. They are like me somehow, some way. They
the
are
men in armor.
Winslow, yet they are not.
The men in armor. What? Uh, does does their armor have any pictures on it?
The ones who bear the crest of the city are Winslow, but they are not. They are more like Elizabeth.
Who's Elizabeth?
She is Elizabeth.
Where is Elizabeth?
She is where she needs to be, away and far.
What is Elizabeth?
She is Elizabeth.
Oresha's gonna look at Naomi, just like Elizabeth.
I should mention the same like calm just expression she has that hasn't changed. Like the most emotive thing that she's doing is like moving her hands and so like putting it on her chest, motioning to things.
Like Tarzan.
Yeah.
I don't know Elizabeth, so wait,
What
do
does
I know
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth? No, I don't think I do. No.
You do not. No. If you knew Elizabeth, it probably wouldn't be this one.
What does Elizabeth look like?
Elizabeth looks like Elizabeth.
What colors does Elizabeth have?
Did you say what colors does she have?
Yep. What colors does Elizabeth have?
As she has continued cutting, she kind of just cuts the eye out of the man before she stares at it with her own eyes and says, Elizabeth has Elizabeth and is Elizabeth. She is far and she is near and elsewhere.
Why is Elizabeth?
Edgar Allan Poe had ass.
I had
Why is Elizabeth? What even is the point of Elizabeth?
ask a question. I'm
Yeah,
asking,
yeah, I know. Elizabeth is just Elizabeth.
But why?
Nothing more, nothing Elizabeth less.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth. Less. Elizabeth? Less?
Elizabeth.
Or is it gonna look at Naomi like, I feel like we should leave Winslow alone.
Winslow stops what
Make it
she's
even better. Thank you so much.
she stops cutting as she seems to grab the pot and stands up holding it before she motions to her shack. Do you want anything to eat vegetables, cow, milk. I have things other than this.
I do not eat anything of the sort. I do not eat human food. She puts in like quotations.
I'm okay.
Sorry, I'm just imagining saying "come" in that mannerism. Just "come?" question mark.
Come?
Come?
Did Winslow say that?
No, she didn't.
Ah!
Winslow just gives an understanding nod before beginning to put down the pot and begin to bury the body with a nearby shovel.
This is what you do to all the bodies.
I bury those that are not food, and I bury those that are no longer food. To leave a body without a burial is unfair and against their will.
Hey, Sarah.
And Seraph just looks at you, and he looks uncomfortable, like kind of angry, uncomfortable.
What's your opinion?
Let's play. What does Seraph think?
Every
Bam, bam, bam.
time something happens, I'm just doing that.
I believe you should leave this woman to her deeds.
Okay. Come on, Naomi. We're going back to Mutosis.
Okay.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Will do.
She just gives you like a wave as you leave.
I hope you enjoy carving.
No big deal.
By the time you guys are back, the moose is now a normal moose size and is getting smaller.
Hi, Carius. Hi, Heinrich.
Hello.
We talked to a cannibal lady.
Yeah, wow, what now?
Why?
Because they were nice.
Yeah, they
cannibal.
weren't like super crazy cannibal person. She was just like she just killed
No,
these people because they were
they were cutting up.
trespassing.
They were cutting them up and eating them, Naomi. Naomi, I do hope you understand that they were cutting them up and putting them in a bowl.
Yes, this is indeed it's a cannibal. It's a cannibal.
Anyway, they're nice little cannibals. They only killed these people and are eating them because they were trespassers.
I've never heard of someone eating a man because they stepped foot on that property.
Well, she ate like one of them. The others are just dead.
Yeah, the
Who's
other ones
to
are just
say
dead.
she,
Yeah,
who's
the
to
can.
say she won't eat them? I could see trying to use it as a scare tactic to keep people off your land, but at the same
like-
time,
She buries the bodies.
I mean, one of the ways of making jerky is to
Doesn't
put
eat
it
the
in the
bodies.
ground.
She buries.
I mean, is she putting salt in the hole as well?
No, she's just burying
Alright,
them.
alright, she's just burying them. If she was
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
put
see-
salt in the hole, she would be making jerky.
How about let's move on to what we are going to do?
Yes,
Mutosis.
yeah. I'm honestly surprised it's still going, even though the moose coming out of it's now bigger
There are
than it.
several hundred moose.
Hey, Sarah.
Alright,
These moose are getting out of hand. We need to stop this number of moose. This is too many moose.
Too many moves. Yes,
We
what
need
is
a
it?
ship.
Do you think that would be a good time to like stop, or is it like how does this ritual work? Do you even understand this ritual?
I don't know. I just know that there probably shouldn't be this many moose.
Sarah.
Until the moose has
Yeah,
become young again, then it will stop.
It'll stop whenever it gets young again.
What's this? Okay. Cryptic
It'll stop.
is pretty cool. So I guess we just go to where the cave was and we just wait.
Yep. We wait.
Alright, to the cave, I presume.
Rex's gonna like stay on Overwatch for anything that happens.
Gonna stay on
Overwatch.
Overwatch? Who's she maining?
Not on the video game. Not the video game.
Who's she maining?
Oresha obviously mains Tracer. I'm just saying.
Do as you
Just
wish.
kidding. Oresha mains shit. No, man.
Anyways. And you guys make it down into the cave, and the spirits before are all... There's a lot less of them. Most of them seem to have been laid to rest as their purposes are finally fulfilled. There's a new spirit, though, as you enter the large section where you had seen the beast champion skewered upon this antler. And you can see the spirit of the beast champion itself kneeling in prayer.
Did we do it? She's saying this to the spirit.
Yeah. The spirit nods as it slowly begins to dissipate.
We did it!
Women.
Are you not going to spread any like wisdom or anything? You're just going to disappear like that?
That's what all good wise men do.
And what's this bullshit? Carriers, don't you agree this is bullshit?
We did all this to see a bunch of moose, and then it goes away.
And then watch a man disappear.
Could be better.
Also put this
Us?
new figure. She looks at the new figure.
Huh?
The new spirit?
The new spirit.
Yeah, the new spirit is dissipating as it like looked at you and gave you a nod, confirming that you had done it.
Wait, hold on. What did we get?
I'm talking about the guardian
we-
spirit person.
Did we
Oh,
just
the
get a
guardian
good
spirit.
feeling? What? That's not a reward.
Well,
We
this was
get
a
to,
load
we
of
got
nothing.
Moostosis.
Oh, please tell me that's not it.
Well, at least we had an interesting journey. We went to a city, and I saw well over 100 moose in one day. That's a new record.
Anything.
This is that one scene. Maybe the treasure was the friends we made along the way. Fucking
No,
treasure.
fuck you.
I want my fucking treasure.
I want my treasure, not friends. Not these dipshits. I'm going to search around.
I'm gonna
All
guess.
the spirits have been laid to rest. You can kind of just take whatever you want.
Is there anything around? Do I make investigation?
You guys can make investigation if you want, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I got a.
guess I'll
Oh,
rummage
it's a
for
nat
things.
20 minus 1.
Oh, it's still a nat 20 in my eyes, smiley face.
Fuck you.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Alright.
I
That is
think
a
I,
19.
Alright. For those two
That's
people
an
who
18.
are... Okay, Naomi, what'd you get?
Good for what?
Do you not want to search around for any like thing useful?
No, I'd love to. What am I doing?
Investigation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You can do
That's-
other people's stuff first.
That is a pseudo 20.
Okay. Everybody finds mostly the same thing, minus our good friend. Henrik will find something better because he did get a nat 20, regardless of the -1. Fuck that. I don't care. Suck my dick, D&D. Anyways. You guys find most of the same stuff, like all together. You guys find the old weapons they would use. Some of it is just like rock sharpened on spears and whatnot, the typical stuff. Some of it is makeshift clubs. You do find beastly icons. There's that of the moose, but you see the other symbols of other beasts of the area. Tilk. You even see duck. Notably, you have not seen a single duck in this area, and there's not even really a pond in this area. But there is the symbol of the duck, as it is a beast. You see the symbol of the fox, the symbol of Tilk, the symbol of deer, and whatnot. And the most valuable thing you guys actually do find is what appears to be some older castings of sorts. One of it is a small tome of some older, less effective spells, but it's good archival knowledge that can sell for something. You find an old staff of beasts with a bell attached to it. If you would like to take that. And the last thing is find is you guys find what appears to be the old body of one of these spirits. Their body has been largely preserved and lain on their face is what appears to be a large, completely just gray diamond.
I would say not touch that diamond. They may be at rest, but at the same time, dead man's treasure. Hey, what do I get because I got the nat 20?
You do find what appears to
Fucking
be
diamond.
okay. If you don't have diamond, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
The
But
cursed will.
Heinrich, you find what appears to be the body of a very, very old-looking mage.
Huh.
Their body has been preserved, and they've been basically like a door had opened up to the on the side, and in there is the body of what was once a mage, and kneeling before it, now long and dead, was the original beast champion of this area. Their armor isn't in pristine condition. This is one of the original ones, but their armor isn't in pristine condition. Their weapon is in some pristine condition. It appears to be a halberd made from the wood is from some of the local trees, but the actual blade itself seems to be made from like the antler of something massive. Probably the original moose of this area that has now become a spirit. You can take the armor and the weapon if you wish. It is considered a +1 glaive, and it is known as an antler glaive.
Hold on.
There are inscriptions on it you cannot read, as it is in a completely different language.
And what's the armor?
It is you can just say Beast Champion armor, old Beast Champion armor.
I know, but what type? Is it like chain armor?
It
plate armor?
is half plate.
Half plate, half plate. +1 or +2? Or just none?
It's a +1.
D&D, what do you mean there's no such thing as half plate +1?
Just add half plate, and then if you do actually want to wear this armor, you could just throw it on, get your bonus, get the AC, and then add a +1.
Oh wait, hold on here. There's half plate +1. Here we go. Add to equipment. All right, let me see how much I get for wearing this. I have exactly 20 armor. I'm wearing the chainmail. Take this off. Oop. Yeah, 20 armor. My chainmail is heavy armor, but half plate +1 is medium armor.
Yeah.
So I can drop my chainmail or sell it. You know what? I'm gonna sell it. And the glaive. Let me equip it. See how much that can do. Ooh, 1d10 +5. It's not as good as 2d6, but at the same time, that's a good chunk of damage.
Hey, does it also have reach?
It
Yeah, it
should,
does have
yes.
reach. It's a two-handed, and it
Huh.
has reach. Which means I can poke someone farther away.
It's nothing to scoff at.
Nothing to score. Hey guys, look what I found.
Hmm.
And I walks
Full
out with
blade.
he walks out wearing the armor.
The armor is similar to the armor you've seen before on Beast Champions and also the Chaos Champion that was mimicking a Beast Champion. But it's not as there is some metal on it. It appears to be more natural ores somewhat forged into like pauldrons, but it's a bit thinner. It's a bit more on the thinner side. It fits more a little bit to the body, and the inscriptions are in primordial. So if anyone knows primordial, they know what those are. But they're in primordial, and the beasts you see and the beasts on them are much, much older. Like, you see things with more legs than usual, that sort of thing, more vicious claws. This, to even just looking at like, even not, like, even if you can't read primordial, this was not quite an armor set for a warrior. This is more priestly sort of deal. More of a war priest, maybe a battle priest or some sort of.
There's a word for this, Riley. Paladin.
Not paladin. No, this is not paladin.
Like a cleric?
Yeah, kind of. It's cleric. It's cleric like.
Alright. Dude, yo, Heinrich is bench pressing 120 pounds. I'm thankful Riley isn't doing weight system.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. I got a nice glaive, a great sword, half plate armor. That's some good stuff. I don't know what half the beasts on here are. I see a horse with 8 legs instead of 4. I see what looks to be a tilk on its hind legs, scratching at something's face. I can't tell. Honestly, this thing reeks of something a couple 4 centuries ago. I don't know. Could be thousands years ago. But perfectly preserved, and it fits me well. Now that's surprising.
Nice. Hey, damn, what did I find with a 19?
You're 19. Basically, everybody got in the same range. So you found a tome of older spells. Mainly, they're more inefficient because they're older. So like, it'd be like casting Fireball, but it requires more components. It requires more hand signals, all that kind of stuff. But it's archival knowledge, and it'll probably fetch you a good bit of money.
I'll take that.
Maybe 5 to 10 gold. This is what everybody universally found because all you rolled within the same amount, basically. It was literally like not a nat 20, a 19, and an 18. So, you guys found a beast staff of sorts. It has a bell on the top of it.
I think the person who was magically inclined should have that. Naomi.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I said the magically inclined should have it. I'm saying you should have the thing.
That sounds like a really nice way of saying I'm special needs.
I'm not saying you're special needs. I'm saying you're special in the magical ways more than any of
Wow,
them.
bro,
Carius is a
Bro, if
warlock.
you want to, if you're trying to quietly admit you're retarded,
Carius
just
is a
say so.
warlock.
No, I'll take
Carius-
it. I'll take it. Why not?
I guess I'll have this book.
How much gold did we get? From the, you said there was some gold around.
None.
None?
We just found things.
Things, no gold. Damn.
Yeah.
You think in an ancient temple meant for worship, you think there'd be some
Wait, can
gold.
I read this book? Is it legible?
It is legible and it is in common.
Comment. All right,
It's in an older dialect, more wizard. The summary is older
Ye-old.
dialect, a bunch of shitty wizard words that you pretty much have to like be like, what does that mean? Oh, right, that's what this word is now.
Yeah, ye old English.
All right, I guess I'll start maybe to tome. I'll take interest in it. Maybe read a little bit.
It's mostly older versions of spells. Some of them are more inefficient. Some of them are more efficient. Some of them are more deadly. It even goes as far. It has inflict wounds in it. But the kicker for that is it is a more powerful version of inflict wounds, but it has a chance to also do about a good portion of the damage from a good inflict wounds hit on the person who used it.
What is that, like a 10% chance?
It's like a 50%.
50%. So you're
This is before they figured out certain spells. Like this is wizards transcribing a spell that a cleric should transcribe.
They were like, I did this spell, I don't know how, I'm gonna write down the process of how I did it. And it's gonna be like a list of bullshit.
Yeah. But it has
Stop
most of your basic wizard spells.
Righty then.
It can
How
sell
much
for a
you
decent
think-
bit of money.
How much you think that diamond could go for? The big old gray one. That's if it's cursed or not.
You need to outsmart them.
Duck or
What are you watching?
quality assurance videos. I think.
Actually being in production, does that count that I met? No, it doesn't.
Garrett, we can hear your video.
Yeah, we can hear what you're listening to.
I'm with
I'm-
Daniel.
I'm not
Stop
listening to-
watching that rubbish.
I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Bro,
you're playing anime guitar game.
It's not anime.
It's more comic book style than it is anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not fucking cool.
Anyway,
I Rush is like killer.
It's
Aresha, they were asking how
How
much
much
you
would that
think that
diamond-
diamond would go for.
If I try my hardest, at least 20 gold. Maybe.
at least.
debate. At least.
Wait, hold on. Didn't we? What? We were supposed to. Oh man, I feel like we're forgetting something here.
I think so. Oh, yeah, man, what does that stick do? This
Oh yeah, the
stick.
stuff. It calls upon the pig.
Can I put the crystal on my eye? No, I'm kidding.
Wait,
You know what?
Naomi
No.
does have the stick, right? Or is this the stick just lying around tonight?
Naomi does have it. I remember him takes it.
Hmm.
We
No,
are
the
going by the rules of like, hey, I said I took this, so it's mine. Anyway. Give the staff a shake. Jingle the bell. Summon the hog.
Right.
Gem. For
Cool
magic.
pork? Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
roll
cranked my
Arcana.
hog.
16.
16. This is a beast heart. A crystalline beast heart.
Eat it.
Ooh, that's
What
pretty
does that
good.
mean?
It has something
I-
to do with forms and whatnot. That's about all you know.
Wait a minute.
Munch.
Is
Munch-
it useful for me?
Hold on. Could you give this to a druid and he gets another beast form or wild shape?
You
Could
could
you-
use it on yourself, but you'd have to have somebody teach you how to do such a thing.
No wonder a cult praising animals would be animals. This is just prehistoric furries. This is prehistoric
No.
furries. Yes.
That's ancient
Sorry.
Egypt.
Would that mean?
Anyway.
That mean Veggier is a furry? No.
Guys,
Bruh.
I found something. I found out something.
What is it?
This isn't just a gem.
It's not a gem. What do you mean?
It's a beast heart. It's a crystallized beast heart.
Wait, a beast? Huh. Do
Seraph,
I
what do you know about this?
I was gonna ask.
Sorry, I just saw something wretched on Twitter.
Nah, that's the noise of what Seraph does when he wakes
Like,
up.
who's brr? He sounds like a dying old man.
He has like he has the
Where's
eye
your
crust
phone?
on his. He has like crust on his eyes as he opens them. You hear a cracking noise. Ugh.
No, dude, it's the picture of Lemmy.
Yeah. Yeah. That,
Seraph just kind of stares up at you, and he looks a little annoyed at this point because it's been like every 5 minutes you've asked something of him. He's like a really shitty cat.
Am I annoying?
A little. What do you need?
What is this? What can I use this for?
You'd need some sort of beast. Someone of the higher sort in the more humanoid area with beasts to ordain it. There is one person,
Probably look
but
Naomi. Do you think that one would work?
you could go back to the cannibal, but I don't know how far they are in line with the beast they follow.
Oh, I thought you meant like beast kin. Like beast people. Looks at Naomi. Awkward silence.
Hey Garrett, what's that stick do?
Yeah, what that stick do?
Garrett is dead.
You wave it like a stick and it go.
Do you want to try to use the stick?
Yeah. Ding ding ding.
You watch as it tries to pull in. You see where the spirits had been. A retro other magic guy can see this, so I have to transcribe it through here effectively. Aresha, you can see as the bell ringing is trying to pull at where you see the beasts. Like, not the beasts, like where those spirits were. But the essence they left behind just kind of refuses.
Well,
Only one really manages to, and it's a cave bat that's been dead for a long time. And you guys see the spectral form of a cave bat appear at Naomi's side before it slowly begins to disappear as it does not have enough energy to last any longer than probably a few seconds.
Wait, do I have the spirit calling bell?
Perhaps.
Garrett out here with the spirit guardian.
Oh, bro, Omen Killer Rolu never looked so swag, bro.
Omen Killer Robo, for real. I will state with this thing, I would have you learn it through battle, but I'm not going to because that's silly, and it's okay. It's way better, but I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and get this sorted before. Here's the thing. You can't just summon a wolf with this. You can't just summon Omen Killer Rolo. You can't just mimic Tyr. Well,
Wait, you mean I can't summon Tish, bro?
you can't summon Tish. You have to kill Electo, but Electo doesn't exist in this universe, so the drop doesn't exist.
Damn it.
Mimic Tyr stuff technically exists, but that's just kind of normal magic. Like, cloning yourself already exists. It would cost a couple platinum to do that, though.
That's cool. Anyways, play sketches.
It's going to be useful in certain boss fights, like if you were fighting an undead creature that was feasting, like a large undead beast, that was feasting on the bodies after a recent battle, you would basically be able to summon the spirits of the dead soldiers to aid you in combat.
It summons the dead spirits of the recently deceased.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's really neat.
Also, Sarah, if you're saying that I can't use this crystal on Naomi.
I got a old ass book.
How do you get banished Knight Ingval again?
The thing is that I don't believe Naomi is aligned with any of the beast gods, so...
to get into a beast.
She's a beast, but I don't think she's aligned with a beast god.
She is not.
Okay. It has to be aligned with a beast god. That makes more sense. Wait, so what I use it to myself because I'm aligned to you, technically? Ish?
Well, yes, but I do not have my proper form, therefore I cannot do anything beyond what you would allow me to do with your form. Therefore, until organization is established, I cannot hold the priests and the like.
Could I try that stick? I might be able to get it to work. No,
Okay.
I'm just curious if anything.
Are you aligned to a beast god?
I don't know. Could be, could not be. I just thought it'd be fun to try.
Right.
Could I
I
see
mean-
the stick, please? I was just wanting to try.
Oh, the stick. Oh, the stick. I thought
The
you were talking
stick.
about my
No, I'm
crystal.
talking about the stick. I'm talking about trying out the stick.
I mean, I have it.
Yo, he wants the stick.
I try out
bro?
the stick. I might be able to get it to work a bit better. Just, I don't know, shoot the shit. See what happens.
Oh, are you going to try what I think you're going to try?
What do you think I'm going to try? Just
About a
using the stick.
cadaver.
She looks at your sword.
Oh, nothing with that, silly. Why would I do anything with that? I was just going to use the
Try and
stick
summon your
as.
friend from your sword.
Wait, what did you just say?
Wait. I thought you were going to try and summon your friend from the sword because they are his spirit.
Did you just say that out loud?
Yes.
I. Um. I. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seraph slinks away. You know what I mean? Like he can't actually just
Seraph, what
slink
else is there
away,
left?
but you see him just slowly go away as he gives you this look of uh-oh.
Whoops.
Wait, Sarah. Would I be able to revive you with a stick?
I'm not
It's-
quite dead.
Silly.
That makes
Silly. It's just a
Of course.
sword at the end of the day, you know.
Wait, what are we
Yeah,
talking
just
about?
succubus.
A sword? Sorry, I was focusing on my armor, looking at all the little details.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
nothing in particular.
Yeah, see, I'm not dumb. No one was listening.
Why did they have to put the individual hairs on the animal? Very
Just
microscopic.
take the
isn't it?
stick, just ring it, just. Come on,
Lololo.
It steals the stick from Naomi. Yoink.
give me that.
Steal the stick from Naomi.
It steals the stick from
I
Naomi.
asked if I could try it, and you apparently said nothing.
So that
Oops.
means yes, silence is violence.
Silence is violence!
No. You guys don't understand. If we get enough ghost glow ore, we could upgrade these to +10, and then our ashes will be really strong.
Why would you
Man,
want
What
strong
gibberish are you talking about? We understand you're from the east, but what?
Little do they
What
know they're
is-
in the presence of an Elden Lord.
All right, then you enjoy your stick or whatever. I can
Why
just-
would you want to be an old lord?
Yeah, why would you? Yeah. Why
Yeah,
would you want to be an elder?
elder
Jeez,
You wouldn't
lord.
understand. It's okay. You wouldn't understand.
Elves are so
You wouldn't
outdated.
understand Naomi clips to the map.
Lord is so outdated.
Elves are really outdated, but somewhat interesting.
Duke
You wouldn't understand. Naomi pulls out her 3-finger seal, uses Madness Grasp.
50 TikToks.
I'm just looking through my fucking book.
Dog
See the
shit.
different kind of spells that are in here, besides the terribly backfiring inflict wounds.
There is the experimental spell section,
Experiment.
which in big words on the page,
Do not
very
attempt.
dangerous for user. These include things like a very, very basic version of Disguise Self that was supposed to be subtle and very unnoticeable, but it could be a permanent effect, and the effect could mutate and spread. This doesn't
Alright,
mean
so
you
look
could do it with disease, it just means that you could technically have a completely different form, but one that you don't want or like.
Aresha's looking over Carrier's shoulder.
There...
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. There was a job listing asking for the moose back. If we bring one of those tiny moose to the person,
What if you bring Anthony?
bring Anthony. That's his name now. That's his name.
No,
Antoine.
Anthony's the Tilk.
Antoine.
Not Ghetto Antoine. Not Ghetto Antoine. We do not bring Ghetto Antoine.
We could probably bring in one of those moose and get
Wait,
them
wasn't
involved.
Vivian the one that asked us to do that? Bring back the moose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
I guess we could go get
it?
a.
I feel like we're supposed to capture it.
In the words of Hoxton from Payday 2, it's payday, fellas.
I think it'd be really cool, like, if in the book there was like an old version of Agonzar's Scorcher, but sometimes when you cast it, you can't determine what direction the line's gonna be in.
There is a very interesting spell. To call it a spell is anything but right. It is a rune. It's in this older common. And it is titled Brainwell.
Brainwell? What's it? Is there a description of it, what it does?
There is a description. It allows you to, while heavily affecting the person it is used on, steal the memories of somebody. It is noted that this magic is not technically derived from a magical spell of any origin. There are the Animaferans who are on a different continent, and there's some on this, who do this and they copy it without stealing it from dead bodies. They're those sort of usually detectives or anything of that sort. They're usually higher up in courts as well, because they would have literal, actual evidence to do such things. This, however, if you were to use it on somebody, inscribe this rune upon the back of their head, and get their memories, they would lose those memories. And you could also gain things from these memories, gain skills they have. But if you were to go through the memories of a storied soldier, you would probably end up with the many problems they have
PTSD.
mentally. Yes, PTSD, trouble sleeping, all that stuff.
Use it on me. Use it on me.
It is described. It is described as a rune of Gambit.
Rune of Gambit,
This
bro.
book has
That's
a
memory
lot
water.
of. I'm not sure if I would trust anybody else to have these. These are very nasty spells.
Memory
spell do?
waterfall. Sorry.
What does that spell do?
I might not sell it, but have it on me as a keepsake.
You know you can't just tear out the page.
Maybe I might have use for it. I don't know. Might be a good conversation piece.
What? A spell that can rid you of memory?
It sounds like a good.
Sounds like a good way to get
interrogation
yourself
device.
stabbed and stolen from.
Sounds like a good interrogation device.
Interrogation, yeah. Rip the man's brain out and learn his
the last
memories.
resort. Last
Without
resort.
having... Clasp a sword, what?
Wait, weren't there a bunch of like sword molds? I
Wait.
distinctly remember a bunch of sword molds. Riley.
I don't think there were sword molds, no.
I swear to God, you mentioned sword molds.
I mentioned swords.
I swear to God, there was molds. Guys, we're gonna check the recording to see if Riley actually said.
No, we're not.
Check it all you want. I can just not upload it.
I mean, in this book, I can't just like tear up whole pages, right?
You can tear up pages. It's a normal spell book. It's not like a, you know.
Well, this spell could be handy. It has some use.
Hey,
Maybe
curious.
some information off of the dead that could be used. I think you can use this on dead bodies.
Hey, curious.
Hmm?
Could you teach me like magical stuff, magical knowledge?
Very good with that stuff. So asking me to teach you would not be a wise decision.
You're not good with magic stuff.
No, I'm not.
But
Why do you want to
aren't
keep...
you a spellcaster?
I am, You see, I am personally not good with it, but the person whom I've struck a deal with is. Sort of helps me out, so to speak.
No.
Something along those lines.
Seraph, can you teach me magic?
Why not give it to the
I
person
think it would
who-
not be a good idea to teach a jester such as yourself as magic.
Don't call me a.
Yeah, well, Baba
Damn,
Boy!
bro, got him.
Oresha arguing with herself be like.
But I'm pretty good with magic now. Doesn't mean I can't be later. I might take interest in this. See what old spells will.
I just want just like some sort of arcane knowledge.
Well, if we go back into a city, there's libraries.
Fuck your library.
Let me say.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
But I'll
You
keep.
Bing bang.
I'll take good care of this book and do a little bit of light reading. One can say.
Bing bong,
Fine.
fuck your knees.
I guess I'll read in a library, a boring library with a bunch of books.
Look,
With no,
if anything,
with
for
no,
you to learn magic, this book is not a good place to put it. These spells are old. Not to mention, half of them are defunct. Some of them barely even work. Like, look at this. Disguise self. Sure, it disguises you, but it causes permanent disfigurement and could result in a viral disease.
Oresha turns himself into a man right in front of his eyes.
Okay, that but permanent. You couldn't change back.
I can change back.
Well, I meant with this disguised self, you couldn't. You'd just be stuck.
Oh.
Or take this one here. Inflict wounds. This one has a very good chance of where you just
That spell.
where you just flow the energy into yourself on accident.
Naomi can cast that spell.
Irish gonna look over his shoulder.
What spell?
Create.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict
Oh, yeah.
wounds.
What's this? Create water, but the water is undrinkable. What the fuck use is that then?
I don't know. You just make water to throw at
Drowning
somebody.
someone.
Oh, look at this!
Franks.
Magic weapon, but the weapon gains a mind of its own. Eh,
An arcane trickster made this.
There is also a
Narc-
single druidic style spell, and it's cut fruit perfectly. The notes read under it does not cut perfectly.
Does not
Not
work.
good perfectly.
You have to be a druid.
Then why
So-
would you name it that?
Because I'm pretty sure he heard this from someone. And I'm betting that someone.
Or he did it
either-
wrong and realized that he did it wrong.
Well,
Let's do
seeing
this one.
as this place is filled with a bunch of wizards, I would highly doubt a druid did this spell.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, I was just.
I
looking
think
at
it's a
What the
think-
fuck?
sorry, that like threw me off.
Yeah, it threw me off too. I was like, what the fuck?
The fucking sounds like oh my god, that person from Gravity Falls.
Dipper?
No, no, the triangle.
Cypher.
Phil Cipher, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Mr.
trust
Cypher.
me, kid. I know everything.
Here's another one.
Everything.
Look at this. Good berry, but the berries are turned into nightshade.
Good berry, but they're bad.
That's not
Bad
a good
berry.
berry. It's a bad berry.
Bad,
Turned berries into
bad
nightshade.
berry. Berries are poisonous. Why did you make that? No one's going to.
Oresha,
actually
you realize
eat those.
how fucking useful that spell is for you? People are just gonna think it's a normal good berry.
No, it's not. It's bad berry. They look bad.
Yeah,
They
the
look bad, and they look poisonous.
Oh look, check it. Look at this. The
Nightshade?
spell.
Nightshade does not look poisonous at all.
Lewis, this jump spell can fling you up to 30 feet in the air, but it does not cushion the fall.
You gotta bring your own cushioning.
I wish I still had my wings.
Well, you got 4 arms now.
A really old version of Magic Missile in here.
But I don't have a tail or wings anymore.
Magic missile, but it explodes at any range it wants to, meaning they can explode right in front of you.
Under the little bits of war magic there is considered what is magic boulder, and you'd put it in a catapult. The thing is, there are notes that say that this thing will just lose trajectory halfway through an arc and just start falling.
Oh, there's Magic Boulder, where you could enchant a boulder in a catapult, but it'll just fall straight down halfway through the sky.
Well, actually, that could be useful.
I mean, yeah, that could be useful.
You know, you're not trying to go over the place you want to fire it, so you kind of angle it.
You want to hit the archers on the wall that you're attacking the city of.
I was thinking more or less you try to hit the people inside of it.
Oh, that's civilian casualties. That's a war crime. That's against the
What is a
Geneva.
war crime?
What the fuck is a war crime?
What's a war crime?
You do understand that kings don't fucking care, nor do the people sieging don't either.
There is
It's a
summon
civic-
flamingo, which summons a flamingo.
It's
Is
a
it
flamingo.
like invisibility, but it can only target one limb at a time?
No, what the fuck?
The
That's
truth.
fucked up.
Imagine trying to cast invisibility and it only does your leg.
That'd be so funny.
I was gonna say
You
something.
could say that you don't have a leg, but you're just able to float somehow.
There is Assassin's Bread, which summons a loaf of bread that is actually a large dagger, and it has the weight of a large dagger.
But
What?
it's
That
bread.
face when you get stabbed by a loaf of bread.
Hey, you mind if I learn that spell real quick?
Look through the rest of this later. Let's go get moving.
Wait, hold on. Can you eat the bread
Let's
like
go to
normal?
Vivian.
No, I want to know. Can you eat the bread like normal?
If you try
Yeah,
to cut the bread or try to eat it, it turns into a dagger. It's like an illusionary wall in Elden when you roll
Oh,
into it. Yeah, you roll
I
into it,
thought,
it disappears.
Cast brand for bread.
Close up the book. I'll read it on the way. Let's just get moving.
Vivian!
That was the fruitiest way you could have said Vivian, I'm not gonna lie.
Shut up, dude.
Riley, anything to you is fruity.
I'm sorry my character is female. I don't know how
I'm
to
sorry
act
your
female.
character is fruity.
Fuck
It
you,
will
no,
happen again.
They are straight as hell.
Yeah, straight over. I should
I
be like,
swear
I love men. Is Funky Town playing on my Funky Town is playing on my YouTube?
Is it low?
No, it's just Funky Town. But as you go into town, it's not too far. You pass Justine and Sick. Sick looks
I prefer
exhausted. Justine is like holding one of these little mooses and is treating it like a dog. Like she's petting it and calling it silly little names.
Russia steals it.
I would not.
Give me
like
that,
to
it's
see her-
mine!
I would not. Like
Can I roll a sleight of handshake to steal it?
It's still baby moose if you want to try.
Yes.
Let me roll a
Oh.
perception for Justine.
Nah, here's how it goes down. She walks out. It's like, oh,
Come on,
and then
baby.
she
Give me
walks
the
off
moose.
with it.
Yeah, come on, baby. Give me a new moose. Come on, come on.
I
come
need
on, please.
Mama needs a new moose.
Mommy needs a new moose. I don't think that's gonna work too well. 17.
17. I also got a 7. What was your 17? Is it like, what's the plus to it?
+6.
Its base roll is win, isn't it? Because I also got a 17, which is 15 plus 2.
15 plus 2. Oh, mine's. Fuck, me trying to do math. because I already like messed with the dice already.
Do you want to just re-roll entirely, both of us? I'm fine with that if you want it to be that way.
roll.
Yeah, let's re-roll.
Okay, 21.
I got a 10. 8 plus 2.
I steal the moose. Let's go.
Justine is trying to find her moose.
Oresha just smirks as she walks away. The moose is under her cloak.
My moose.
Oresha's
Another
gonna
one
set the moose
casual.
back down and see if it runs back to Justine.
It does not. It just kind of stares at you as you walk away. It
it
doesn't know what to do.
Riley, I really hate to say it. Anytime you're saying moose or something along the lines, I'm thinking of a capybara.
Capybara. Coconut dog.
I
I got a Glock in my Rari.
Good little coconut doggy.
I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 30.
No, that's not the
Look
song.
at Justine and just be like,
That's not the song for
point of the
capybara.
moose.
Okay, I'll pull up. How about at the end?
No, not that. The ones where it's like coconut doggy, and then it just like shows a drug recipe.
Riley.
Yeah.
Russia's gonna look at Justine and be like, and point at the moose.
Justine runs after the moose and it begins to run away.
You know how much
doggy makes methamphetamine.
my god, coconut doggy. How do you think I can afford these?
Picture of video of Ivan telling you how to make a pipe weapon, a pipe rifle starts playing.
A video of Ivan teaching you how to make thermite.
Coconut
there are
doggy.
videos on-
Video of Winslow teaching you what parts of the human body you can and can't eat.
Oh my god, coconut doggy! Puns indoctrination video. Red Reich indoctrination video.
Red rum.
Red
Rum.
rum.
Anyway. Vivian.
I am surprised there isn't a rum that is called red rum.
Yeah, because then it'd be called murder, idiot.
Russia knocks on Vivian's door.
Like, the door opens and Vivian looks tired as fuck, like you've woken her up. Aye, what do you want?
We found the moose.
We did the thing.
You did the huh?
The ritual
The
to
moose.
get the moose to mitosis, or
Uh-huh,
whatever it was.
Okay. Are
Yeah,
there
it's supposed-
are there a lot of moose? Are you not leave moose now?
He's gonna
Yeah,
turn
has
around, point to like the
Clown
hundreds of moose in the field.
Oh no, well no, her house isn't near the field.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
little out
there's-
of town, but it's not like.
Yeah, they're running around. People are kind of walking outside, grabbing them and bringing them in.
There are
I
people
don't-
doing that.
Huh? What?
Like little dogs.
Yeah.
You know, like chihuahuas.
What is a chihuahua?
The tiny little dogs who you know?
Chihuahua are from hell.
Yeah, the dogs from hell.
I've
No.
heard of poodles, though mainly people have them.
Rich people are cringe. Never mention a rich person to me ever again.
Well, I never intended to. You did bring up the idea of small dogs.
I got a better idea.
Poodles aren't small.
What?
Poodles aren't small.
They're smaller than usual. I mean, compared to, I don't know, a shepherd.
Nah.
The
The same
pay's gonna. Oh, the pay's gonna be smaller than usual if you don't stop yapping your fucking mouths.
Okay, cool.
Mickey.
Just give me a moment.
Vivian didn't even like acknowledge what Russia said. Make me coward.
Coward. After a minute or two, she comes back and she looks a little more, not as tired and eepy. And she hands each one of you 5 gold.
Yay! Gold!
Gold.
Hey,
Money,
Vivian,
money, money, motherfucker.
Aye.
what's your opinion on this? She shows the crystallized beast heart.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
It's a
Crystallized beast
crystallized.
heart.
What she said. I'm
Do
gonna
you
guess
worship a beast god?
I know like one other person who'd probably be able to deal with that crystallized beast heart.
Hey,
Like,
DM.
I'm asking you, do you worship a beast god?
What do you need, not?
Is I was thinking of like showing off a magic trick I could do with a book. Is there like prestidigitation in there?
Yeah, there's prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
Oh, sick! I found an old spell book. Yeah, watch this, and I like use the book and try to cast a prestidigitation,
Prestidigitation.
and maybe it's like a little firework in my hand. And
Man,
Try to
you
give it-
everyone,
I'll try to follow the instructions on the book. Just there.
The firework you conjure with this is way louder than usual.
Whoa!
Boom!
Whoa!
That immediately hits the deck. Like, she goes straight, like, oof.
It's a work in progress.
Russia essentially just, like, rushed into, like, Vivian's house and is, like, ducking for cover.
It's just prestidigitation. It does nothing. It was just a very
Why
loud
did it
bang.
sound like you fired a cannon?
I don't know. It was supposed to just be a spark, not a bang.
Heinrich is completely unfazed.
In fact, he is having Vietnam flashbacks.
Heinrich isn't having flashbacks. He is the man who makes the flashbacks.
He is the flashback.
He is the trauma.
He is the trauma.
Vivian is
most-
a little phased, but doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Russia hiding in
Oh, here.
Vivian's table.
I'll try another one here. Light. And let's try this one. Need a firefly.
I'm
Oh, wow.
gonna get behind something.
He casts sun.
Ooh! Here's a better one. Mage hand.
I'm
I
gonna
cast
get out
big
of-
fucking light in your face, huh?
I'll try to cast yeah, I'll try to cast like mage hand using the instructions.
Make me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. That's a 14.
You summon Mage Finger. It is a single floating finger. It can't really do
Oh.
much.
I
Russia,
guess that's a finger.
You might be able to pleasure alone with it. Maybe. Debatably.
Ugh!
He's
Gross.
gay. Leave him alone.
Maybe.
Why?
I doubt
The
it.
party meeting another psychic. You're like, how big that warlock's dick? Small. Leave him alone.
Oh,
Small.
God. What?
Small.
It's totally.
It's like mage finger.
Why would you say that?
Yes.
It's it's
Thank
only
you.
one finger.
Sorry, I'm half succubus.
That's true. So it's basically a very old spell book. Lots of these are outdated and barely work, but it's interesting. I've yet to cast any of the leveled ones though. Just cantrips for now.
Hey, Carius, want to see a magic trick?
What?
She turns into Carius.
That. You're not me. Why'd you turn into me?
Because I can.
I think that's stupid. Plus, everybody knows I'm the real me. You're just some kind of.
I don't know what he's
imposter.
talking about.
Clearly, I am the real me.
No, I'm clearly the real me.
You don't know what my favorite food is.
SpaghettiOs.
Those don't exist.
Gotta be Adriel. Adriel loves SpaghettiOs.
Spaghetti with Adriel.
Huh?
Who's Adriel?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just random thing that just appeared in my brain.
See,
The entire thought they won.
see, if you were the real age, if you were the real Carries, you know what my favorite food is.
What's your favorite food?
I'm not gonna tell you. Only the real one would know.
Oh, or if it turns into Vivian.
Told you. Okay, enough of the shape changing games. We got our money. It was good working with you, Vivian.
Listen, do you want help with the heart or not?
Yes. She turns into Naomi.
Listen, I don't worship any beasts. I don't know if that worships any beasts. There's this, odd sort pretty far out of
In the-
town.
Lives in a cabin by himself.
Oh, so you've met her.
The
Winslow?
one that eat the cannibal.
Yeah. I mean, she eats people. She doesn't, like, eat the town guard and whatnot, so...
She has
Still.
morals. She buries the dead. She's a nice person. She sells pottery. No, carvings. I'm sorry. She carves.
She follows some base god or something like that. So she might be able to help you, but I can't promise anything with that. And if you met her and she didn't try to kill you and eat you, then you should be fine.
I think it's funny I'm not in a situation. I think it's funny that now I'm in a situation where I have a guy who's supposed to be not very good at magic now have a book of very subpar spells.
The most
Subpar.
mediocre spells. One of the spells is summon elves, and it's just a itemized list of what elves like. One of which is the sound of bells.
This is just what elves like.
Put
How-
out,
cat
put out a
this.
plate of cheese and a fine
Cheese,
exquisite wine.
jangling keys.
And giggling keys.
Jangling keys, the sound of bells.
That's how you lure a Kenku. Giggling keys. Naomi, what's it like to have a twin?
I'm gonna piss, I'll be right back.
Alresha is currently looking like Naomi.
Weird.
What's it like looking in a mirror?
I do that all the time, so. Alright.
Are you an
guess.
exorcist?
Wait, how the hell do you have a mirror?
Insert the two Naomis looking towards Heinrich. You don't?
No.
Alresha turns
Wrong.
on Heinrich. Well, now you do.
Turn back.
Why?
Because seeing an image of me makes me feel weird, and I don't like it.
Well, I'm not an image. I'm very physical.
Turn back. I do not sound like that.
Yeah, because I'm using my voice, not yours.
Yes. Turn back.
I wonder how. Just
You don't know how big I am.
uh,
You can't get every aspect of me without seeing it. So,
how do you know I don't look in your sleep?
because I keep my belt tight.
Oresha turns back into Naomi. Should we go talk to Winslow?
Why should we go to Winslow?
Beast Heart.
Oh yeah, the beast heart. I guess we can go to Winslow. Shall we save that for next time, or how long have we been? It's 9.
No
Let
idea.
me check. We're at 224. You guys will talk to Winslow next time.
All right.
All right.
Oh, Rush becomes
That's
an
it for this episode.
Alright,
In the next episode, Aresh will figure out Heinrich dick size and mimic it.
no.